The hip is a complex joint that plays a crucial role in your daily activities. A tear in your hip labrum of any severity can cause a lot of pain and affect all of those activities. While a surgical repair is necessary for higher grade tears, a conservative approach, like physical therapy, can be a great method for less severe tears. By the end of this video, you'll have a better idea of what a hip labrum tear is and what this means for your recovery.
Hi, my name is Scott Saul and I'm a physical therapist with EW Motion Therapy. I've been treating patients for over 25 years. I have treated countless patients with a torn hip labrum who are trying to avoid surgery, and I've also helped plenty of patients who are recovering from hip labrum surgery. Today I want to review what the labrum is, how it can be injured, and how physical therapy can help you avoid or postpone surgery. The hip labrum is a soft, fibrous cartilage that surrounds the outer surface of the hip joint. It provides more depth, so it deepens the hip joint, which also gives the hip joint more stability. And the labrum also provides somewhat of a shock absorption quality to the hip joint. So what can cause a tear to the hip labrum? So a traumatic injury such as in a sport or falls or a car accident, repetitive motions, an impingement where the labrum is pinched between two bony surfaces, typically in the case where there is a spur involved, a condition that is known as hip dysplasia, where the hip socket is not well developed, or aging. So if you're concerned that you have a hip labrum tear, some of the symptoms may present as pain in the front of your hip, groin, or in the back of your hip. You may have symptoms such as locking or clicking or popping of the hip joint with certain movements. Other symptoms may be stiffness, decreased range of motion. So if you decide to see a doctor to have your hip pain evaluated, he may determine that there actually is a tear in the labrum. Your doctor is going to grade these tears in 4 different levels, grade 1 through grade 4. A grade 1 tear is a fraying of the outer edge of the labrum. It's the least severe type of tear you can have in your labrum. A grade 2 tear is a tear where it goes deeper into the tissue, but not all the way through the labrum. Grade 1 and grade 2 tears are often very successfully treated with physical therapy. A grade 3 tear is getting more severe. This tear actually goes through the entire depth of the labrum, but not necessarily into the cartilage which underlies the labrum. A grade 4 tear is a tear that goes completely through the labrum into the cartilage and exposes the bony surface below the cartilage. For grade 1 and grade 2 hip labrum tears, physical therapy can be very effective at relieving the pain and symptoms related to the tear. One of the main things that physical therapy can do is alleviate the pain. Pain can be controlled through such techniques as ice or heat, electrical stimulation, your typical modalities, hands-on therapy where we're doing some gentle stretching or soft tissue mobilization. Improving your range of motion through physical therapy exercises will also help to alleviate pain or friction against that labrum. Physical therapy can also give you exercises to do, which will help to strengthen the area around the hip joint to provide more stability and alleviate stress from the labrum. A final way that a physical therapist can help you is with activity modification. Basically what that means is your therapist will teach you how to make adjustments or changes to your technique. Maybe that involves using different types of shoes for running, or if you're doing exercises in the gym, whether it's CrossFit or gymnastics, whatever it might be, your physical therapist can help you do some activity modification to relieve pressure off that labrum. For your grade 3 and grade 4 tears, you're most likely going to need surgery to make the repair, and then after surgery, physical therapy will help you with your recovery.
Now you know more about hip labrum tears and what the recovery process looks like. If you are preparing for a hip labrum repair surgery, click the link in our description below to watch our video, Hip Labrum Repairs. This video discusses what the recovery process looks like in a realistic recovery timeline.
If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to help you on your physical therapy and wellness journey.